Hello there, Internet. Mogwai here, and I got another video for you guys today. Today we're going to play some traditional constructed with my Esper Chromium control deck. In case you're new to these videos, traditional constructed is actual real Magic, best of 3. It's a format available once you click on the all play modes right here. You can access it, as you can see right here, traditional constructed. It does have an entry fee, but it is, like I said, actual Magic the Gathering. You know, best 2 out of 3 games with sideboard included, which leads to, you know, very interesting games in which you can utilize the sideboard to adapt to specific matchups and all that goodness. What makes Magic the Gathering basically. And I'm going to showcase off the deck that I utilize to reach Diamond rank in best of 1 ranked. So we're going to see how well this deck performs in an actual best of 3 environment. We have the sideboard right here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and play some games. So let me know what you guys think about this format. I do want to do more videos like these in which I just have a relatively long session. I don't know exactly how long this is going to be, but I'm going to be playing maybe 2 series, best out of 3, unless I lose one of them and I get salty, then I'll go for a third one probably, knowing me. But yeah, let's go on to it as we're facing Lich King 47. And this is a pretty swell hit. My throat. Yeah, drink a little bit of water actually. This is a decent hand. We have 3 lands to ensure that our chances of getting mana screwed are pretty minimal, on top of a Thought Erasure to curve out into, with 2 counter spells that can also enable us to surveil and improve our draws as we go on, as we see a swamp. So that could mean either Golgari mid-range, it could mean Esper or Dimir control, and my throat is a little bit out of there. We're going to drop the Glacial Fortress and going to go with the Thought Erasure immediately, and we're going to find out what he's all about. Show me your secrets. I'm not sure I wanted to know about these secrets. What the hell is this? Okay, so he has a he has a Chamber Sentry, a Ritual Suit, which is pretty irrelevant versus us, a Phyrexian Scriptures, which is also rather irrelevant against us as well. I mean, it does exile cards from all opponents' graveyards, but I think I'm fine with this, honestly. I think I'd rather... I mean, he can always just play this, right? This can be a 2-2, which can be a little bit awkward for us to deal with. So I guess we'll just take out the Chamber Sentry. I'd rather take out this, right? Yeah, this is a bit awkward for me to deal with. Fungal Infection is interesting, but I'm going to send it to the graveyard to draw into more lands, potentially. So, I'm a bit thrown off by this guy's hand and deck in general. Navigator Compass. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we're going to drop a swamp here. We have our counter spell enabled, and we're going to go on from there. We are at the mercy of our draws at this point, because we need to draw into lands to continue to curve out. Though, I can drop one of my counter spells here just to surveil, actually, because I'm not an immediate threat, even though it seems like my opponent doesn't have any plays available to him unless he just drew into one, which he did, so we're going to counter this. I don't even know what this is. I don't even know what this does. I don't know what that is. I'm going to counter it. I don't care, because I need to surveil. I need to draw into a land here. Perfect. What is that? Okay, so it's an artifact deck. You know, props to my opponent for being original. And it's certainly going to make it harder for me to, you know, predict what he's going to do. Phyrexian Scriptures could be a fine play to make there, as he can play the Djinn here, and we are going to counter this as well. And keep that land right there, as we will be able to curve out into Teferi. And just do Teferi things. We're going to apply his Loyal ability, +1. We're going to draw a card and untap 2 lands, as we draw another Teferi. Not bad. And yeah, that's kind of what happens with Teferi. Sometimes he just enters the board, and you win. Alright, we're going to add in a couple of Duresses. We're going to add in a couple of Negates, sorry. We're going to add in... What else? Maybe some Vraska's Contempt. I mean, I don't think we need Fungal Infection. in this particular matchup. And I don't think we need Ritual of Suit either. I think I'd rather have Ross's Contempt. Everything else seems fine, honestly. So we're going to keep it that way. Sideboarding is not as clear for me, as I don't understand this matchup as well, because my opponent is playing a rather unconventional deck. So we're just going to have to adapt. Which I think we're pretty good at, right? Gotta have confidence. Alright, round 2. Let's see if we can get a clean 2-0 start to our run. That would be swell. That'd be fantastic. I would be a fan of that, as we are definitely going to keep this hand. We have all 3 colors available to us in our lands here. And we have double Thought Erasure, and our opponent leads off with that. Alright. We're going to lead off with the island, because we have Spell Pierce available to us from the get-go, which we may use to counter his next play. You know what? Yeah. I'm not going to have that. Alrighty. Ground Catacomb. Let's take a look at his hand and start discarding shit. So we're going to take out the Chamber Sentry. First off, Ross's Contempt is interesting, but we can go on without it to ensure that we keep drawing into our lands, because he can't curve out into anything, and that's a clean one. We're so good at this game. God damn. Somebody nerf me, please. What? I didn't see what card I won. Oh, well, whatever. We're off to a good start. I think we'll be showcasing off 3 series, since that was pretty damn quick. 7 minutes, and I'm already done with that. Alrighty. Big, 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 big rat. So a rather sizable rat is our next opponent. He gets to choose, in best 2 out of 3 in traditional constructed, in case you're wondering what this means, is the player who wins the coin flip, so to speak, can opt to go first or second. Generally, you want to go first in Magic. Like, there's few reasons as to why you would not want to go first. But, you know, some people are weird and they like going second. So, I only have 2 lands, but I do have Thought Erasure into this information campaign, and, you know, a couple of Surveils here. So I'm going to keep this hand, because I believe I will draw some more lands, and it'll all be fine as we see the Fender. Alright. Generally, you don't face as many unconventional decks as I'm running into right now, but I'm curious. You know, he's got my attention. Let's see what this is about. I fucking love this. I get to showcase off like all sorts of different decks. Okay, let's go for the Thought Erasure, and let's Surveil to get a land here. Hopefully. Alright, so I have to get rid of Golgari Findbroker. I have to keep that there. Perfect. The reason is because if I don't get rid of this, when he plays this, he can return whatever I discarded to his hand anyways. So he is Golgari. But he seems to be graveyard focused. He does have the Immortal Sun, which is important. I'm gonna play this information campaign to thin through my deck and, you know, reduce the amount of cards he has. He could probably discard the Molder Hulk here, or the Chupacabra. I mean, the Chupacabra makes sense. Alright. Well, we're gonna have to play this again. And we're not drawing into our lands. That is unfortunate. Is he gonna place a land? I wouldn't do that. I mean, maybe he plans on using Memorial to Folly here. Hopefully I don't die to this board state. You know, hopefully, just hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay, there we go. I'm going to draw some lands. Mama, we did it. Alright, we're gonna have to discard stuff. I guess a Disinformation campaign. And I pretty much like everything else, really. So I guess I'll get rid of my 2 disinformation campaigns here. There we go. I don't want this to die though, because right now, how many does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means this is 5 mana. So even if I kill, yeah, killing that is too dangerous because he could actually be able to play that guy. So I don't want that to happen. So believe it or not, I'm actually gonna do this. Can play this guy now. We can play Eldest Reborn, and then we can follow that up with another Eldest Reborn. And we can start wiping out his board. We're gonna keep this fungal guy to be able to not die. Maybe Ixalan's Binding was questionable there as a play, honestly. But I have a feeling he has... Oh, there he discarded one of them. Yeah, it was rather questionable. Okay, he returns Memorial to Folly. I probably have made several questionable plays in this matchup, really. I'm gonna play another Eldest Reborn. These will start giving me some solid value. And it's a great timing to do it because whatever he returns to his hand, now he's in a predicament. Okay, we got Spell Pierce too. It's important to enable our Spell Pierce so we can counter that Immortal Sun. He drops the land though, which means that he's gonna have to discard it. That's a big no-no. What are you doing? We're at Chupacabra here. 110%. Get rid of that. He's gonna have to discard the Immortal Sun, which is... It's interesting that he dropped that land there. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna play Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. And it's about time we stabilize here.
Sorry, we need to move quickly.
Maybe a land here would be nice. There we go. We enable the Sinister Sabotage to counter whatever he wants to do here. Like that. We get game 1. There we go. Alright, so we definitely want Unmoored Ego for the incoming Carnage Tyrant, which I'm convinced, 100% convinced that he's running. We also want Vraska's Contempt. What else? Maybe Golden Demise, though I don't think we really need that. I think this is good enough. Fungal Infection was pretty good there. So I think that is somewhat of a keeper. Disinformation Campaign is fine, maybe as a one-off. Ritual Astute was fine, too. Honestly, a lot of these cards were fine, but we gotta reduce. Maybe we can take out one Fungal Infection. Ritual Astute did not seem as efficient there. I think we may be able to take out, maybe reduce one Ritual Suit, reduce our like AoE, maybe 2 Vraskas is actually, I like this distribution, because he is playing the Immortal Sun, so I want to have my Spell Pierces for that. I think this is good enough. Alright, round 2. I'm not sure if my sideboarding was the best. But I think tweaking it that way will make the matchup a little bit better. Because I don't want to give up my Fungal Infections here. We're going to keep this hand because we have all 3 colors available to us. And we can curve out into Teferi. And we have Fungal Infection for the early game pressure that it can apply onto us. So this sparkles with me. This hand sparkles with me. And if I could get me some sunshines in the chat, For fellow South Park fans, that would make me very happy. In chat. In the comments section. You're recording a YouTube video, Miguel. Alrighty. So, again, I like my options here. Let's see what our opponent does. By the way, I have a very important question for you guys. Do you like my Batman sweater? Hoodie. Whatever. Let's drop the swamp so we have fungal infection here available to us. We could do that before he picks up something like there. Yeah, there we go. We slow down his momentum there. And now we'll go Discovery. I like this information campaign, honestly. I'm gonna get rid of the land because I am bound to draw another land later down the line. And I can attack, why not? I guess I'm the aggressor. I'm gonna take this information campaign though, because it's a pretty good card to curve into next turn. Pretty swell, pretty fantastic, and yeah, we're gonna go for it. That could be a problem. That can be a big problem. Our opponent may be getting land screwed here. He probably needs a black source of mana. So we can definitely expect a play from him now. Or not. Or not. Okay. I mean... we're going to Teferi.
Right on schedule. Let's skip to the good part.
And there we go. Having that spell pierce is huge because if he does play the Immortal Sun here. Oh, he plays a big boy instead.
No time for a break.
I honestly think that may be a good enough target for us to Excellence Binding here. I do like that Sinister Sabotage there. We return this information campaign. We go face. And we use the fairy to enable our fungal infection and spell pierce here. To the battlefield, you may destroy target artifact or enchantment. Ooh. That sucks. Can't really do anything to stop that. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that. All right, so this fungal infection is actually preventing us from...
You know what? I'm not done yet.
From losing our Teferi here. All right, let's drop the brown Catacomb here. Let's spread some false information. I'm always a fan of that. Cycle through our deck, get rid of the last card in his hand, which is... drum roll. Ooh, ho 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 ho. Ha ha. And... let's get rid of that, shall we? No shenanigans for you. Let's get a swamp in here. We're obviously not going to attack, and then we untap these two. And we're good to go. I'm going to block this. Alright, there's the Excellence Binding. We can draw even more.
Hurry!
I'll drop a Fortress here. I'll drop a Binding. I gotta counter this. Because we don't want to lose our Teferi, because we're gonna apply his -8 next turn.
That didn't pan out.
Now we do an emblem that whenever we draw a card, we exile a permanent our opponent controls, and that is GG. Only Karnus Tyrant could really save him, and I have a bunch of answers and Eldest Reborn for it, so nice. Teferi for the win. Everybody's favorite Planeswalker, am I right? The most balanced card in MTG Standard. Alright, so it's only been 23 minutes, so I can go for another series. Because the first one was pretty quick, and this one went pretty well as well. Alrighty, as we're facing Nia 3E. Nia 3? Nia 3. Nia 3 is our third opponent. And we lose the coin flip again. Feels bad, but we keep this. Feels good. This is a good hand. Okay. It seems we're facing white weenies. And we have quite the sideboard for that. But we get pounded on this particular game. Because, oh my god, the flood is real. We do have a fungal infection, but oh my lord. Drown Kittycoom, search for Scanta, and pray. We pray. Fungal infection can definitely turn things around, though. Ah, goddamn. So it's turn 2, and I'm already down to 12 health. Can I get me fungal infections? That went well. Do I die? Do I die here? I barely live, right? Jesus Christ. I think even if I draw like a billion fungal infections, it still won't be enough. Yeah, a bit too late. A bit too late, guy. Okay, so let's not give him any more information. And let's just concede here. That went quick, but we got the sideboard for this. We got triple Golden Demise, a Ritual of Suit, and that'll have to do. So let's take out the search for Scanta. The disinformation campaigns aren't really doing it for us here. What else? What else could we use? A Mort Ego doesn't really accomplish much here. Honestly, maybe Spell. I mean, Spell Pierce can be very good. Maybe Teferi. We can drop it down to 2. Or honestly, probably Chromium. Yeah. I think this is fine. I think 2 Teferis is fine. Alright. Let's try to pull off the reverse sweep. We want to go first, obviously. And we're going to mulligan here. This seems better. We still would want more lands, but at least we got Golden Demise here. And we are going to keep this second Golden Demise. No, we're not. We need to draw into lands, right? I mean, we need these. This is our win con here. Like, our win con. It's our not lose con. It would really suck if we got mana screwed here. gonna go for Eldest Reborn. And we're gonna draw there. So I gotta stay alive here, which is easier said than done. But we can do this. We can stabilize. Hopefully it doesn't top deck a red land here. Okay, if he does, then we can always dispersal here. Just start attacking. Please no lands, please no lands, please, please, please. Well, we may lose here. if we top deck another land here, oh thank God.
I won't hide from the world any
Ah,
longer.
no, I should have put that.
You need to slow down.
I should have
Keep up the pace.
used it on that. Oh boy.
We need to move quickly. Hurry!
Oh boy. I'm gonna draw a land. I see it. I should have taken that. That was my mistake. Because if I would have been able to steal his martial guy, I would have been able to defend. So not attacking that was a huge misplay, and definitely cost me the series. Oh, that's unfortunate. I played that too quickly, and I didn't target the Tribunal, which would have enabled me to discard a card from his hand, and most importantly, resurrected something so I could stabilize a little bit better. So, yeah, despite us having a good sideboard, I kind of choked that game away there towards the end. I had the tools to stabilize, but I misplayed there, and you know it happens. You know, I lost a series that I, in a way, deserved to lose. All right, let's mulligan here because that hand was way too packed. Only having one land is a no-no with this deck, and we're going to keep that land over there to make sure that we can curve out effectively. And we'll see what kind of opponent we're facing here. Quite upset at myself, honestly, for choking like that, because, like I said, getting rid of the Tribunal there, I mean, getting rid of the Tribunal would have returned the Eldest Reborn, which would have forced him to sacrifice the Adental Vanguard, and then I would have... that would have actually, like, potentially won me the game, because I would have been able to stabilize. So, it just goes to show, you know, that one small mistake can be all she wrote for you. I'm going to keep both cards because Discovery will enable me to continue to improve my hand here, as we're facing some Drakes, it seems. Yeah, there's the Phoenix. That is a bit of an issue. I'm going to go for some more Discovery. And I'm going to take that Thought Erasure. Alright, there it is. I don't need another Thought Erasure here. I need a way to stay alive and not die to these Drakes early on. Because the pressure is going to be real. We have to Eldest Reborn here. Eldest Reborn is a great way for us to steal his Phoenix, potentially. And now that we managed to slow him down, we just gotta try to stay alive. We have the counter spell. We can use a Fungal Infection to trade with this. And now we just gotta worry about that Phoenix. Sorry, that Enigma Drake. I'm gonna counter this. Just so that I can surveil and not top the Galeon here. Alright, we're gonna take a big hit here. We have to use this information campaign to thin through our deck. Alright, this is our key to dealing with this. We need the dispersal to get rid of that Enigma Drake. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. God damn it. I can't attack because I gotta make sure that I can counter. Alright. That may be a land. Oh, there we go. We stabilized. Oh boy. Oh, okay. So let's add in some negate, some unmoored egos, some Vraska's Contempt. We need Vraska's Contempt really bad, and perhaps some Some Chemist's Insights as well. Ritual of Suit is also pretty good. Fungal Infection, even though it was pretty good there, I'd rather have Ritual of Suits. Okay, we need to do some. We can take out one disinformation campaign, honestly. We can take out a Cleansing Nova. There's a lot that I want to add, but I think Spell Pierces can be a bit of a predicament here. Maybe as a one-off. I'd rather have Negates. Excellence Binding is good. Chemist's Insight maybe as a 2-of. And last but not least, we definitely want the triple Vraska's Contempt. Maybe this information campaign. Yeah, maybe this information campaign just wasn't as good there. We're gonna go with this. Yeah, maybe we need tempo. Like, we need to be able to not get outpaced by our opponent here. So we're gonna go with this. All right, let's see if we can get a clean 2-0 win and redeem ourselves for that last game. It was we kind of choked. Yes, that's a keeper. That is a keeper if I ever saw one. We're gonna get thought erasures going on here. Try to slow him down as best as possible. Excellence Binding does not stop other Arc-like Phoenixes from being played from the graveyard, which is important to note. And let's get rid of the Crackling Drake. Let's keep that there. We could, we don't have a specific, like, right now we're not in a huge hurry to, Thought Erasure. We'd rather have the Sinister Sabotage here enabled, so that in case if he wants to go for, another Crackling Drake, for example, we can counter that right now. Whenever you cast an instant or a sorcery spell, put a charge counter on Firemind's Research, remove 2 charges, draw a card. Remove 5 charges, deals... Yeah, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna counter that. I don't like that. We don't need more lands. Yeah, I was not expecting that card. Alright, but now... Now we can get another Thought Erasure going on. Take a look at his hand and see what can threaten us. And we're naturally going to take away the Enigma Drake. Again, no more lands, thank you. And we're shutting him down quite well here. We still got to be careful of the Phoenixes. Because I believe one will go down now. Yep. We're gonna see a birdie pop from his graveyard here. It's gonna hit us in the face. I think this warrants an Excellence Binding, to be honest. Maybe Teferi. Maybe it's fine to go for Teferi here. Because if I... the problem is if I drop Teferi now... Yeah, he can't cast these anymore, and we don't have to worry about that Phoenix for the rest of the game. He has more of them, obviously. Okay. Okay.
Oh, come on. I just want to peek. The weight is
we're losing momentum here. We had a very good start, but we're losing momentum for sure. Oh, does he have Spell Pierce? Ah, damn. Damn. That's devastating.
The search for the unknown.
That's absolutely devastating.
That's real science.
That's actually really devastating here. And we're getting mana flooded again. That's super devastating. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. If we're not able, like.
Time to choose.
Yep. I think this game got away from us here. This game definitely got away from us here. Yep. There's not much we can do. Like there's no, like, we could try to go for this, but there's no combination. Like, everything here is too slow, so we are gonna concede, and we have to go to a game 3. Maybe my what missed from my sideboard, honestly. I think we need to go back to adding Cleansy Nova, for sure. I think maybe this information campaign does better for us than Chemister's Insight, which we should still probably have as a one-off. That Spell Pierce was nasty. I want to have more Spell Pierces, I think. Ritual of Suit is okay, but we can reduce it to a 2 of for now. Alright, let's try once more. Honestly, I should have added in Duress as well. I think that was a mistake. I should have added Duress too. Ah, we didn't have a bad start there, but the game definitely got away from us. We are gonna keep this hand. This hand. If I lose with this hand, shame on me. Shame on me. Because I have 3 Thought Erasures and a shitload of counters. This hand is fantastic, and we're going first too. This hand is, oh my god, this hand is my wet dream. We're gonna see everything and deny everything. And we have Triple Surveil, we have, like I said, the Negate and the Spell Pierce. It seems our opponent's still opting whether to mulligan or not. So yeah, you guys are getting an hour-long video today, as you see my webcam quality dropping because the sunlight is fading from me. But regardless of what happens, this is our last game. Hopefully we can end this run on a win. And like I said, you guys can tell me what you thought about this sort of format. I like recording a video like this. I like showcasing off like a raw best of 3 traditional constructed run. I don't know. This is MTG at its finest. And even the series, like the series that I lost, it's because of a misplay, right? Like I could have come back that series. So this deck feels really good. I just really like playing it. I feel confident with it, and as little, step by step, as I improve my plays, my decision making, this sort of archetype is definitely going to be a powerhouse, and one that I would personally compete in actual like tournaments and stuff with. Personally, I feel it's pretty flexible. Maybe I can improve the sideboard. I gotta look into it. Like I said, this is the first time that I'm actually like testing it in a best of 3 environment. But my opponent is taking a while. You okay there? Please don't like go AFK on me. Don't. That would be very anticlimactic. Please. Not like this. Not like this. We were having a good series here. Don't end my video like this. Please, sir. Please, Gasai. I'm begging you. Come on, man. I'm almost 50 minutes in. Don't end it like this, please. I want a final fight to the death, in which I retain my honor and glory after choking that 3rd series. Come on, this is such a good type. Like this one is really good. Like we're 1-1. Come on, man. Don't leave me. Come back. Oh my god. Don't make me have to end my video like this, please. Well, where the fuck are you, Gasai? Get your ass back here. What are you doing? Come on, man. Come on. Go back here. Fuck your homework. Well, that was a bit anticlimactic. I mean, I felt pretty confident with my hand, but obviously anything can happen that game, right? Like, it was my initial opening hand, but I loved it. I had triple thought erasure with negate. Like, it was beautiful. But I guess we'll never know. God fucking damn it, dude. That really sucks. But it's almost been an hour, so I can't make this any longer. But yeah, we went 3-1. Though that last series could have gone either way, but like I said, I felt pretty confident about it. I have to look into my sideboard and find ways to improve it. If you guys have any suggestion towards making my sideboard or main board better, because like I said, I adapted this deck towards best of 1 ranked, right? So I can modify the list for best of 3, and that means I could also, you know, tweak the main deck as well. If like I said, if you guys have any suggestions to improve it, then let me know in the comments as well. And that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed this video format. Let me know what you think. I love to do more videos like these, as best of 3 is by far where I have the most fun. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. Have a solid day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more. I'll see you guys around. Merry belated Christmas. I don't know, man. My outros are still pretty bad. I'll work on them. Bye.